Hey Bethany family, it's Todd Johnson, just checking in with a quick message from your leadership team. First of all, I hope and pray that you are all healthy and doing well and surviving being cooped up in your homes. With school on hold, our sons are home from college, and after just 2 weeks, they have already had their fill of quality time with their parents. They were ready about 2 days into this thing to get back on campus and be with their friends and finish out the school year. I'm sure if you have kids, they are feeling about the same way. But for Sarah and me, the blessing of family dinners has returned. In fact, it feels like we've had more family dinners the past 2 weeks than we had during their entire high school years. I know for me personally also, I've had the opportunity to spend more time in the Word, and my prayer habits have even become a lot better. Hopefully you're finding some positives in all of this as well. Pastor Zach mentioned it in his update, but it's hard to believe just how much life has changed for everyone since the last time we gathered together. Just 2 short weeks ago, the leadership team and I were preparing for a family forum, excited to give another update on our Parkway expansion project and to share our future ministry staffing plans with you. God willing, there will be an appropriate time to gather again to discuss those plans, but He has reminded us in a not so subtle way that everything is going to happen according to His timetable and not necessarily ours. The coronavirus has certainly impacted some people in our country from a health perspective, but its financial impact has been even more far-reaching. At this time, we really have no idea what things are going to look like when all of this is said and done. So we continue to pray and trust that God will lead His people safely through this storm and provide for our needs along the way, just like He always has. Meantime, your church continues to operate, albeit in some very non-traditional ways. Our pastors and Emily have done an unbelievable job creating a sense of normalcy, and we've been blessed to be able to gather together online for our regular Saturday and Sunday worship services, as well as our midweek Lenten services, without really missing a beat. Emily is doing a great job running the church office remotely and providing much of the music for our services as well. Your pastors are working hard to stay in touch with our members through text messages, emails, phone calls, and our video updates. I know I look forward to every opportunity we get to hear from them and the comforting messages they provide through the sharing of God's Word. As a church family, we've never been through anything like this before, but I'm confident we will prevail because I believe in God's promise that He is always with us. On behalf of the leadership team, I do have a very specific request, however. Please remember your church not only in your prayers, but also in your offerings. Our work here continues, and so do the expenses. Now more than ever, it is important for all of us who are able to support our ministry with your financial gifts to please continue to do so regularly and generously. Now you can mail your offerings to the church office, but probably the easiest way to give is online. If you haven't done it before, I encourage you to give it a try. Online giving is very, very simple. You can access it through our website at bethanyappleton.org/give. You can make one-time gifts, or to make it easier, you can set up a weekly or a monthly gift. It's 100% secure, and it takes just a couple of minutes to set up. If you have any questions, give the church office a call or send us an email, and Emily will be glad to step you through the setup process. Now, we know many of you have had your incomes affected by this virus, and many others are uncertain what the future might hold. Please pray about it and trust God to guide you in your giving plan, and be confident that He will bless that plan. If you're not able to give at this time, that's okay too. God understands. God's people here at Bethany have always responded to the financial needs of our ministry, and I'm confident that if we all do the best that we can, we will rise to this challenge as well. Your leadership team will continue to communicate and provide updates as we get a clearer picture of when things might begin to return to normal. God willing, we'll be able to meet again in person soon. Until then, we'll make use of technology to conduct the business of the church and communicate regularly with our church family. So take care, stay healthy, and God's blessings to you and your family.